thought I'd do some bonus videos, and within this content, as you can see behind me on the wall, are these 9 clipboards, right? And for me, the clipboards represent the sort of physicality of part of our design process. They represent us making the time to hang up, suspend in time the work that we do as part of our work processes, our workflows, the goals that we set, and the ways that we want to contribute to society by doing things properly, beautifully, to do them courageously. And we often find ourselves in this digital age using so many different digital tools that the analog nature of things tends to disappear. Tom Sachs, a famous New York artist, sculptor, crafter, painter, has a studio where a set of materials and paints are well documented in their onboarding process, so that the apprentice becomes totally aware and submerged in the idea that everything in the Sachs studio is specifically chosen as a materiality, as an object in reality to function in the studio, and that the colors that are used are colors that are chosen. The pigments, the paint suppliers, all of them have been thought about. There are reasons why they are used. And so the 9 block charts, the clipboards behind me, they represent the physicality of the why. If you're familiar with Simon Sinek's book, The Infinite Game, you will know that he does this wonderful YouTube video, which I suppose lasts 20 minutes, and he stands in front of his flip chart. And he uses the narrative of Apple. Do you want to buy a computer? And he goes meticulously through the process of beginning to understand the why, the how, and the what of a business, of a firm, of someone's vision and mission, their goals, their passions, you name it. And so what he does very well is he specifically demonstrates that without a strong why, it is almost but a futile game to try and understand the what and the how. And so I think sometimes it's more important to put the why on paper and to stick the paper on the wall, because it's the biggest thing that we consider useful and of meaning. And the fleeting nature of the digital tool means it can be erased or changed within an instance. And so now the why of what we do hangs on the clipboards behind me. And quite audaciously, I felt myself challenged in the last little while to consider to define the vision and the mission, the why of what we do for the next 10 to 25 years. I'm now 38, so I'll be 63 in 25 years. And so can I set myself a big enough why to pursue, to have passion for, and to be encouraged to achieve? And then can I break it down in a 3-year goal? Can I break it down in a 12-month plan? And can I break it down into quarterly achievables? And yes, you can. But to maintain a dedication and a focus, and to maintain that clear understanding of why, I decided to hang these things up physically. Now, if you're interested in understanding not just how to set up your own design studio or to start working as a group of people and to define your why, how, and your what, don't come and listen to me. Go listen to Simon Sinek. But if you want to follow along in this journey to understand what kind of physical and digital tools we use in our studio and what hopefully inspires you to use for your set of tools, then please do follow along. Like this video, subscribe to follow along for more, and look out for our playlists that specifically speak about these kind of topics. This playlist is part of our vision and mission. There are 3 posters in our office. George Bernard Shaw's quote on the true joy of life being used up for a purpose. Madame Veuve Clicquot, the champagne estate owner who became widowed and then redefined the process of making champagne. And last but not least, Theodore Roosevelt, the man in the arena. Those 3 elements are almost like calling cards. They are physical reminders, posters in our office. And they encourage us, they keep us inspired to keep on keeping on. And so do these clipboards. If this helped you in any way, please share this video with someone who you think might be inspired by this as well. And then kindly subscribe. For those of you who are here for the first time, there are a multitude of videos and topics that we cover. Design thinking, workflow videos, specialist tools in the world of SketchUp design software, and so also a few videos about design thinking, philosophy, our vision and mission, and the use of AI in modern day design studio workflows. I hope you found this inspiring, and I wish you a great day.